everybody, I'm BC Begley, and these are your news headlines for September 13th, 2022. Ukrainian forces break through to Russian border. The Ukraine military's stunning offensive gained momentum on Monday, reclaiming several more northeastern villages and forcing the retreat of overwhelmed Russian troops from the region. A Russian-installed official in the Kharkiv region said Ukrainian forces outnumbered Russian troops by 8-1 and had broken through to the Russian border. Over 30 Trump associates subpoenaed by grand jury over alleged efforts to influence 2020 election results. More than 30 people associated with former President Donald Trump and alleged efforts to influence the 2020 election results have received federal grand jury subpoenas, four sources told CBS News. King cheered in Belfast, Queen's coffin to return to London. Cheering crowds greeted King Charles III on Tuesday in Northern Ireland, on his tour of the four parts of the United Kingdom, where the visit drew a rare moment of unity from politicians in a region with a contested British and Irish identity that is deeply divided over the monarchy. State attorney says Alabama nearly ready with untried execution method. Alabama could be ready to use a new untried execution method called nitrogen hypoxia to carry out a death sentence later this month, a state attorney told a federal judge on Monday. California's raging mosquito fire destroys 25 homes before pushing deeper into forested areas. Burning intensely and choking the air with smoke, California's raging mosquito fire has destroyed 25 homes and continues its unrelenting spread through dry forest in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Flames advanced on mountain communities as the fire grew, destroying more than 24 homes and 21 other buildings, according to fire officials. More than 11,200 people have had to flee their homes, and over 5,800 structures were still threatened on Tuesday as the firefight continued. Australian man killed by wild kangaroo he was believed to have kept as a pet, police say. A man who may have been keeping a wild kangaroo as a pet was killed by the animal in southwest Australia, police said on Tuesday. It was reportedly the first fatal attack by a kangaroo in Australia since 1936. A relative found the 77-year-old man with serious injuries on his property on Sunday in semi-rural Redmond, which is around 250 miles southeast of Western Australia's state capital, Perth. Russia claims a ceasefire reached between Armenia and Azerbaijan after fighting erupts along border. Russia claimed it has brokered a ceasefire between Armenia and Azerbaijan after fighting erupted on the border between the two countries this week, bringing a decades-old conflict to the brink of reigniting. California governor opposes tax on rich in statewide TV ad. California Governor Gavin Newsom wants voters to reject a new tax on rich people that would pay for more electric vehicles in the nation's most populous state, warning in a new statewide TV advertisement that a measure on the ballot this November won't help the environment, but is instead, quote, one company's cynical scheme to grab a huge taxpayer subsidy. Rains, mudslides prompt Southern California evacuations. Heavy rains on Monday unleashed mudslides in a mountain area east of Los Angeles that burned 2 years ago, sending boulders and other debris across roads and prompting evacuation and shelter-in-place orders for thousands of residents. Pike County Massacre Trial. Star witness says he executed 2 nursing mothers. Jurors heard shocking new details on Monday about the Pike County Massacre, when 4 members of one family murdered 8 members of a rival family in southern Ohio in a dispute over custody of a little girl. Edward Jake Wagner fatally shot 2 nursing mothers as they slept in their beds in the grisly ambush of the Roden family in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Prosecutor Angela Canepa told jurors in the opening statements at his brother and alleged co-conspirators' murder trial. Australians are bracing for more pain from rain this summer, as third La Nina confirmed. Much of Australia will face unusually heavy rains in coming months. The country's weather forecaster said on Tuesday, after confirming that a La Nina weather event is underway for the third year in a row and would likely last into next year. Massive pipe bursts amid torrential rains leave flooded messes in Chicago. The rain that hit Chicago on Sunday left chaos behind. Roads were underwater, basements were flooded, and water jetting into the sky from a broken pipe. Torrential rains much of the day left many north side streets cluttered with debris. One guy could be seen digging his car out from fallen branches along North Keystone Avenue. Alleys and sidewalks were also flooded. And drone strikes hit Ethiopia's Tigray region after ceasefire offer. One person was injured in a drone strike on Mekelle University and a TV station in Ethiopia's Tigray region, the station and a hospital official said, after Tigrayan forces voiced readiness for another ceasefire with the federal government.